Hello, today we are going to do a nice, quick and effective upper body Pilates workout to make you feel strong and confident in the body. And we'll finish with some really nice somatic movements to calm and regulate the nervous system to feel really good and connected to the body at the end of the session. So if you're ready, you can grab a mat, maybe some water, and we'll begin. So let's begin standing on our mat. We're going to ground all 10 toes, spread them out and plant them firmly down on the ground, in the earth, on the mat, whatever you're standing on. Take a couple of nice, deep, solid breaths into the body now, sending oxygen, fresh energy into the center body. Starting to connect to the breath, using our diaphragm. So how we know that we're using our diaphragm, our breathing muscle, is to make sure our breath is nice and slow. That will enable us to get it deep down into the belly and the rib cage. So take a couple of breaths in, and as we exhale, start to engage the core, start to engage the pelvic floor muscle as well. So you breathe in, expand, and then as you exhale, you engage the core muscles and the pelvic floor. This is all your core. So we're starting to warm up, wake it all up. Let's start now with some arm raises. So reaching the arms up high as you inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides, keeping them nice and long. Starting to notice how you feel. Not judging it, not having any expectations, just allowing the body to meet you in however it's feeling, energy-wise, whether you're tight or tired, tension anywhere in the body, just welcoming your body as it is today. We're going to move with ease, taking breaks when we need, going at your own pace, and just trying to move in a way that feels good and strong. Okay, we'll do some swoops now. So inhale, swoop the arm around. Big circles with the arms. So inhale as you reach up. Good. Mobilizing now the back, opening the chest, the shoulders. 2 more. 1 more. And now let's bring the arms to the front. We're going to inhale, open them out. Exhale, close and engage the core. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now you can start to bring the back in as well. So we inhale, open, arch the spine. Exhale, round the back. So we're doing a standing cat-cow as we also do a chest opener with the arms. Inhaling, open, exhale, round the back. Reach the arms forward. 2 more times. Last one. Good. Let's open the legs now out a little bit wider. We're going to do a nice long side stretch, reaching the left arm up and overhead. You can hold on with your right hand, or you can just leave it fall. Let's inhale up Exhale the other side. Breathing into the side body, the rib cage. Lovely. Now what we can do is you can do this standing, or you can go down onto your knees. We'll do a little bit of breath work. So this breath work technique really helps to cultivate some fresh energy into the body. It brings in some arm movements, so activating the upper body as well. And it's really fitting for this flow. So you can follow along with me or go at your own pace if I'm breathing a little bit too fast or even too slow. So we're going to focus on the exhalations. We'll start by lifting the arms out to the sides. You breathe in. And as you exhale, you squeeze the arms in to your sides. Bring the elbows in, okay? And then we passively inhale and then again exhale. So we're going to do it through the nose. Okay? And we'll do it again at your own pace when you're ready. Let's begin. And release. Take a normal breath in. Notice how you feel. Any further relaxed or heat building in the body, feeling more grounded, perhaps more spacious, just building in awareness. And we'll do one more round. So it's about 20 breaths, okay? Really focus on the squeezing of the arms in and the strong exhale through the nose. When you're ready, you can begin. Inhale and exhale. And release. Another normal breath in and out through the nose. Feeling that energy flowing now through the body. And we'll use that energy to our advantage now as we get down to the mat. So we're going to crawl our way out to, you have two options. Option one is a child's pose like this. Breathing into the belly here. Or for a deeper stretch through the shoulders, we're going to lift the hips up. So the chest stays low to the ground, but the hips and pelvis are up to the sky, allowing the shoulders to open a little bit more. You can keep the head forward or down, up to you. Take one or two more breaths in here. Good. And now let's come up to our knees again. I'm going to stay on my side so you can see, but we're going to start with the elbows bent, okay? And we're going to stretch the arms out to behind us, okay? So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, squeezing the arms, okay? Squeezing the triceps and the upper arm back, lengthening the arm and release. Keeping the back straight, connecting to the breath. Two more, one more. And now let's keep the arms straight and pulse it out. So reaching them even further back behind you. Keep pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pulse it in and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now bring the arms up to your shoulders, right? We want your elbows to be as high as your shoulders and not to dip them as you start to move. So keeping them up here, we're going to basically lift the arms up and down. So we're hinging here at the elbows, getting this lovely rotation through the shoulders, and the back is also engaged here. Feeling the shoulder blades, also even in the chest perhaps. Again, check your elbows are in line. You're doing great. Keep going. 3 more. 2, 1. And then let's squeeze and release. Okay, squeeze the shoulder blades and then release. So elbows go back and forward, back and forward. Think about the back being squeezed downwards, okay? So rather than the shoulder blades being squeezed together, think down and together. So your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to bring the elbows into the side and do the dumb waiter. So we inhale, reach the arms out to the sides. Exhale, return. And again, keep the elbows close to the body. You feel this opening through the chest, and also again the engagement with the back body, especially the thoracic spine. 3 more. 2, and last one. Beautiful. Let's make our way down to the mat now. We are going to do a couple of different push-up variations when you're ready. So the first one will be on our knees. You can keep the feet hooked if that's easier for you. Now the hands are going to be about shoulder distance apart, just below your shoulders or a little bit further forward. And the first thing you do is drop the hips, okay? So we don't want to start with the hips up. Our hips are low. Pull the belly up. Keep the elbows close to the body and exhaling down. Let's do 5. So inhale, exhale down. Good. 4, 3. Keep the engagement in the core. And last one. Good. Now we will go down to our elbows, and we are going to use just the strength of our arms to push up onto our hands and back onto our elbows. Okay, so we're not using our hips or our back. We're using just our arms, activating those triceps again. The forearms are getting worked. Going nice and slowly to really engage the correct muscle groups here. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. You can go into a child's pose here to stretch out the arms. Okay, now we're going to go onto our side, and you can do this on your knees and your elbow, or you can do it on your hands and feet. So you lift up into your side plank, reach the arm up, inhale, exhale, twist, thread the needle through. Inhale up, Exhale, twist. Inhale, we'll do 3 more. Focus on that twist through the center body. Keep the side waist up. And 1 more. Okay, beautiful. Let's go down. Before we go to the other side, we are going to do some shoulder taps. So we're going to do it in a plank. Option to keep the knees down, of course. Either way, we engage the core. So the belly button is pulled up, pushing away from the mat. Keep the body stable, and we tap and tap. Keep breathing. And keep the gaze down in between your hands. Trying not to sway the body, but keeping it as stable as possible. Challenging your control, your stability. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now we're going to do that again. This time, option to stay in your plank, stay on your knees, or do a knee hover. So that's going to be knees just a couple of inches off the mat. Take a breath in to prepare, and shoulder taps. So I find this one a bit more challenging than the plank. Keep the engagement in the center body, pulling up the belly button, and keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Another little stretch. And then we'll go to the other side for those side planks. Again, on your knees and elbow, or on the feet and hands. Reach the side body up. Inhale. Exhale. Thread the needle through 6 times. You're doing so well. And we are almost finished. Inhale up. I think there's 1 more. And release. Feeling that in those obliques and getting that twist action, which is really nice for your internal organs. We're going to do a little bit more with the arms here. Some tricep dips. So you can do this with the arms like so, or if your wrists are a little bit heavy or tight, you can go on your knuckles. Now, you can either lean back and push off the arms, okay? Feeling that in the backs of the arms, trying to use the arms to control the movement as much as possible, rather than the hips or the back. And then for that little bit of an extra challenge, do it with the hips up off the mat, okay? So now you bend and release, pushing away from the mat. Again, using the arms here. Let's do 4 more. 2, 1. Oh, and release. Shake out the arms. They're getting a good workout. Okay. Now we have 1 more move before we cool down, and it's a plank. A little bit of a core workout to finish. So you can do this on the elbows or on the hands. pushing away from the mat as we did previously. Keep the hips down low, and we'll hold it here for about a minute. So this might be 30 seconds for you, might be more than a minute for you, fair play, if so. So you go at your own kind of comfort, challenging yourself a little bit each time, but not comparing ever to anyone else but yourself. So you're listening to your own body. We're halfway there if you're doing the minute. So the body might be shaking. Just keep the breath nice and steady. And we have 10 seconds to go. Just one more nice long breath. Keep the belly engaged. And when you're ready, you can release the knees and go back into a child's pose once more. Beautiful. Let's do a little stretch here. So you can sit cross-legged or on your knees if that's more comfortable. We'll do a side stretch through the body. Inhaling, reaching the right arm up and over. Take a breath in. Bring it to the other side. Inhale up. And stretching the arm over. We're going to do some slow neck rolls here. So this is a nice cool down, but also a somatic move to signal safety to the nervous system. So there's a lot of clever ways that we can move the body to communicate relaxation, that we're unwinding, we're calm. And these are particularly useful when the mind is doing its own thing, right? It might be spiraling, overthinking, stuck on some negative thoughts. And the nervous system then can get stuck. Let's reverse the circles. So we don't want to be stuck in a state of survival or fight or flight. We want the body to relax. And that allows the mind then, in turn, to relax and let go. So let's open the arms out now. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring the left arm over the body. You can look the opposite way. And inhale, open. Exhale. Right arm over the body. Good. Now let's do a little bit more somatic movements plus cool down, and that's moving the hips. So kind of windshield wipering or moving the hips side to side. You can do this with both legs at the same time like this, and even lie down if that's more comfortable. But this way, opening the feet a little bit get that rotation a little bit deeper. We store a lot of tension and blockages in the hips. And by simply moving them with intention like this can also be really calming and a feel good kind of stretch as well. especially if you sit down a lot during the day. Okay, good. Now come to a comfortable position again. Let's take a couple of deep breaths into the body, checking in with how you feel. Noticing how you feel now compared to the beginning. And we're going to do some self-soothing or self-touch. So we can simply start to gently rub the arms. So you can have a nice light touch or even scratching if that feels nice for you. And we're gently rubbing down the arms. Again, calming the nervous system, tuning into the sensations, noticing any signals in return from the nervous system, such as swallowing, yawning, needing to stretch or move. These are all signals that you are downshifting into a state of rest and digest. Let's bring it to the other arm. So it's really nice to just connect with the body here at the end of a workout. So we're not just kind of, motoring on through and onto the next thing, but we're really noticing how we feel and acknowledging the state, the internal state that we're creating through intentional movement, breath work, and connection. That way you just get the most out of what you do, the most out of the session by doing it mindfully. So the last thing we're going to do here, after another big breath in through the nose, is going to be a butterfly hug. So we're going to link the thumbs together and we're going to put the arms over the chest and we're going to gently tap one side of the chest at a time with one hand. So gently tapping the heart space allows us to connect with the body. And this rhythm also creates a sense of calm and safety. So again, going at your own pace and your own pressure as well. Okay, let's release and put the hands down by your side. You can close down the eyes if that feels good. And take a couple of final breaths in and out through the nose. Noticing how the breath feels now. Is it steadier, softer? Is it easier to slow down the breath? Do you feel breathless or relaxed? Notice the body temperature. If you feel tighter or looser anywhere. And thanking yourself for showing up today, moving in a way that can challenge the body but feels good as well. Taking some time for yourself, for your well-being. I'm bringing this energy with you now for the rest of the day. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Take a final breath in and release. And have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you again. Take care.